You're giving me shivers, running up through my spine, giving me shivers. You're making me lose my mind. Always deliver, you know my triggers. So just do what you do, make my body shiver.
The Morning Drive with Mike Bagley and Pete Pistone.
10 minutes away from a visit from Jordan Bianchi and The Athletic. More checkered flags and black flags from you as we continue through this Monday, February 27th, 2023. Hey, Pete?
Yes.
What is today?
Today, Bagman, is Monday, February 27th, 2023.
Today is National Strawberry Day.
You're Daryl Strawberry.
Yes.
You play right field.
Yes.
I play right field, too.
So?
Well, are you better than me?
Well, I never met you, but yes.
It's one of the
Daryl
best.
Strawberry, a man of the cloth now.
That's right.
Follow along.
That was one of the best Simpsons episodes of all time there. with the
Homer
baseball
at
episode.
Homer at the bat. What that one's
Homer
called.
at the bat. That was a good one.
And by the way, I used to love to go to preseason testing at Daytona. Benny Parsons would always stop off in Lakeland and get some of those good strawberries and bring them in for us. Oh, son.
Roadside produce.
January and strawberries in Central Florida. Where are you going?
Well, there used to be a racetrack there, USA International Speedway, and they used to have like Hooters Cup Series races back then. And when you drove into that racetrack, to your point, all those strawberry stands on the side of the road for all the strawberries they had that way.
Man. It's International Polar Bear Day today.
Polar bear!
Do you know they did the polar bear plunge here over the weekend? Finally had a cold day, like the high was 36 on Saturday, and people were diving into water.
Mm-hmm. Same here. It's a good cause, but I'll stay right here on terra firma. Thank you.
Today is Museum Advocacy Day.
Well,
I'm
all
an
right.
advocate for a good museum. Absolutely.
Sure. Absolutely right. We have a great museum campus here in Chicago. Should take advantage of it more often.
In Canada, today is National Cupcake Day.
Really? Who's Alabama playing? Oh, different kind of cupcake? Okay.
It's National Retro Day today.
Go retro, Baggy. I see a lot of these retro keyboards. You've seen these things? They're like the old clickety-clack keyboards that they have now for computers. It's like, do you
I
want
lived that once. I don't need to live that again.
I agree with you.
I loved the sound of the clickety clack. My dad's secretary, Cheryl, she had an old typewriter, not like the old it wasn't like the old super old ones like the punch, but like it had clicky keys on it like a keyboard did, and the sounds that those keys when. It was just perfect. And
Rolling
I would
thunder,
sit there.
man.
She would put paper in there for me, and I'd sit there and just type away. I probably annoyed the hell out of this woman, but it was a lot of fun when I would go do it as a kid.
Could have written a novel.
I can't believe I used to work in an office, literally, where that's how they wrote stuff on typewriters, and that's all you would hear when you would walk out in the hallways. Typewriters going crazy.
And now it's like, can you please stop typing? So I'm bad at it. I like pound the keys when I type.
Sometimes I'll be typing over here and Sam will just be like, yeah, found those keys, huh?
Well, Sam,
Well, did you ever watch All the President's Men?
Yes.
And you had Woodward and Bernstein in there. They would grab that paper and then they pound away at the keyboard.
right.
As your camera shifts from pounding the table.
Yeah, my God, you were really hitting the table hard there. Listen, there's still a few of our colleagues that like to hit that keyboard kind of hard when they're pounding out those stories.
It's like easy. Keys are your friends.
I saw a video of a
Keys are your
college
friends.
class where the professor outlawed laptops. So some kid brought a ribbon band typewriter in.
My man.
So just pettiness, man. And the dude, so the professor's talking, click, 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 ding, and you can hear him slap it back over and do it all over again. And he's like, well, you said no laptops, but you didn't say anything about bringing in a typewriter, I guess.
By the way, today is Play More Cards Day. I'm in for that. I love playing cards.
Yeah, you do. I'm not a big card player, but I know you love dealing them up. Shut up and deal.
Shuffle up and deal.
Shuffle up and deal.
Shuffle up and deal. Like next week? All right, you know what? Let's get this practice buttoned up. Let's shut these garages down. I got to be back at Casino at 7. Time to shuffle up and deal. A lot of card games next week in Vegas. Wrap it up. It's also National Susan Day. It's National Albert Day. And it's also National Kahlua Day as well.
Kahlua and cream. I'm okay. I mean, once in a while.
Not to be confused with Daniel Kaluuya, whose birthday was last week.
Right. Fine actor he is.
Right. He is. On this day, in 1801, the city of Washington, D.C. was placed under congressional jurisdiction.
Okay.
Taxation without representation.
I mean, it is, but
It is. Right, exactly. Right. Scam.
On this day, in 1867, Dr. William Bonwell invented the dental mallet.
Mallet.
What are you doing in, what are you doing
cow.
in there?
what did they use before? Just a regular one?
Hey, good morning, Ryan Mallet.
What is I just don't think we need like a mallet when you're digging in someone's mouth.
Who's your dentist, Mo Howard? Why, you. I'll get you out of there, you bicuspid. No, a wise guy.
On this day, in 1896, the Charlotte Observer published a picture of an X-ray photograph made by Dr. H.L. Smith. The photograph showed a perfect picture of all the bones of a hand and a bullet that Smith had placed between the third and fourth fingers in the palm.
Ouch.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you.
Ouch. Ouch, chihuahua.
On this day, 1922, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld the 19th Amendment that guaranteed women the right to vote.
Thank God.
You go, girl. Get in there and vote. Absolutely.
Suffragette.
Suffragette.
On this day, in 1939, the U.S. Supreme Court outlawed sit-down strikes.
Well, they'd rather you stand
I
up.
was gonna say, so what, you could stand and you could strikes too? Like,
pretty much.
that's ridiculous.
Stand it up.
On this day, in 1951, the 22nd Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was ratified, limiting U.S. presidents to 2 terms.
2. Just 2. That's enough. Then go back and write your memoirs.
On this day, in 1974,
Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me?
People magazine was first issued by Time Life, later known as Time Warner.
And Pink, who we had some music from her earlier in the show, she is on the cover of People this week.
On this day in 1982, Wayne Williams was convicted of murdering 2 of the 28 black children and young adults whose bodies were found in Atlanta over a 2-year period. That's a documentary
awful.
that I've watched, and it was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable to watch that.
Horrifying.
Ay, ay, ay. On this day in 1991,
Kuwait is liberated. Iraq's army is defeated. Our military objectives are met.
that was the announcement from U.S. President George Herbert Walker Bush, announced live on television, the end of Operation Desert Storm.
Yeah. Thank goodness. Got that done.
On this day in 1997, in Ireland, divorce became legal.
Really? Illegal?
No, it became legal.
Oh, became legal. Okay. Otherwise, you were divorcing in a scofflaw.
Illegally, yes. On this day in 1997, Don Cornelius received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah. Soul
Not
Train.
the Soul Train theme, that's all.
I'm sure they played it on Soul Train, though. Okay. We'll go with that.
Birthdays today. Josh Groban is 42.
You raise me up.
Elizabeth Taylor would have been 91. Rosanda Thomas, that's Chili from TLC, is 52. Chelsea Clinton, 43. In the world of NASCAR, birthdays today for Dennis Setzer, Ty Dillon, and The Onion, Todd Bodine.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Happy birthday, one and all, on this Monday, February 27th, 2023.